Hello from TreeNature.com. This is Mark Josie. Today I just wanted to make this video to tell you guys to do not buy RAP4 these kind of RAP4 RAM pistol for home defense or self-defense use. Now, before I go on, okay, if you're new to my channel, I just want to make sure that you know that I'm not those who say, oh, firearm is the only thing, paintball sucks, you know, air gun sucks and stuff like that. No, okay? I actually tell people that you can use a paintball pistol or Barker for home or self-defense if you tune it up right and use the proper ammunition. But the problem with these RAP4 pistol is, okay, a lot of my fans were asking me about this one, the RAM Combat, which is very realistic as like a Glock replica. Look at that, up close. Whoops, my light. Okay, look at that, up close. It looks very much like a Glock except for this thing. Okay, so if you go like that, from far away, it looks very, very realistic. Okay, as a training weapon, okay, it's very nice. It's better than an airsoft version because of the heavy spring right here they put right here. When you see how hard it is, when you try to pull, okay, it's very tough with this recoil spring. Also, even with such low power, when you're trying to aim and shoot, you will feel the kick. It's very, very vivid. It's not like those little like that. It's very vivid. It's very hard kicking. So it's a nice replica if you just play with it, okay? One thing is, you see the CO2 thing right here? Look. This is what holds the CO2. Okay? Put it inside. Okay. And then you go whoosh, like that, okay? Now, when I first got the gun, I tried to do this motion with pale gun oil on top of my CO2 bulb. Goes out. Oh my! It's like the worst CO2 seals ever. And after my first day of shooting, the gun already doesn't work. What I mean by that doesn't work is it starts to have super low power, and then after like the CO2 is in, fresh new CO2, after it's in, and after like 3 shots or 4 shots, the slide cannot recock anymore. It's like it's getting so weak with the shots and it's not working to the point that you cannot even shoot anything. So I need to learn to disassemble the whole gun, which is very hard to do. And then you have to clean up everything, and after cleaning, it starts to work again. So, I mean, like, come on. For a CO2 pistol, I was just shooting, not even paint. I was shooting rubber balls. For a CO2 pistol, you cannot get so, you know, like high maintenance required, you know, with these things. It's crazy. I just shot like what, a few CO2s, and like, wow, it doesn't work anymore. It's crazy fragile. And then within a month of playing around, just doing some casual shootings and stuff like that with it, I can tell you that this thing is not going to withstand the abuse that we need it for. First of all, I got a few of these mags, so I was doing some quick reload and shoot, right? So basically, you're done with this mag, drop it, put the next one in fast, and then you keep shooting. So I was doing that kind of shooting. And one night, it just go like that, and it locks right here. It doesn't move. I tried to unlock this and such, it doesn't move. It just stayed right there. So the whole slide was there, and it doesn't move. You cannot even disassemble the gun. You cannot fix anything. It's stuck, and it doesn't work, okay? So I sent this back to my vendor, Hero Army Surplus, and the guy was like, okay, we'll get it fixed and such. They'll try to get it fixed. And then, like, after months of not getting the gun back, they said, oh, okay, we'll get it to RAP4. Okay, so RAP4 Canada, the guy Ted got it the gun, and they said, oh, we need to get the parts from APS and such like that. So somehow they need to wait a long, long time to get the parts. And finally, after a lot of frustration and madness with them for over 1 year, now I got the gun back today. So the gun fires fine right now, and it doesn't jams or whatever anymore. So I just tried one CO2 to see if it leaks, and it worked today. But the problem is, okay, you see how fragile these guns are. And take a look at the slide. Can you see right here? Okay, right here. See that little nicks right there? Okay. Now that part was damaged or just deformed from the blowback itself when it locks right here. So when it locks the gun in place, this part, the little flimsy metal, actually almost chipped the thing out. So I'm sure that over time it will start to crack too, because this metal on top is too soft and it cannot withstand the hard recoil and the locking thing. So basically that's one problem with the slide or the whole gun actually. Yeah, and there's a lot of complicated seals inside, which makes the gun super hard to upkeep and do your cleaning, as compared to a like TIPX or a Tiberius T8.1. They're much simpler and much easier to deal with. And also, if you plan on using this for power, it's not going to get you any power, okay? The typical power of these guns, no matter they say it's for police version or whatever version, it's the same gun, okay? It's not going to get more powerful even if they make it blue or orange, okay? So the most you can get out of these things is about 2.5 joules or about. It's not going to go over 3 joules, okay? The typical power is about 2 joules out of the box. But usually they get hotter as you shoot the second CO2 and such. So it's about 2 to 2.5 joules, conservatively speaking. And it's not going to get over that. And also the balls are 0.43 cal. So they're not easy to find compared to the normal paintball size, 0.68 cals, because there are more guns in this caliber. Okay, so for power, it doesn't work. For pepper balls, okay, pepper balls, they will work, but the gun is not reliable. So when you need the gun, prepare that you have like half a chance of going, and then the CO2 just doesn't load, you know? It's risky. So for home defense or self-defense, whatever, do not even think about it, okay? No matter for power, for pepper, it's not reliable. The only reliable .43 cal marker so far, I think, is the Kingman Chaser. It's ugly, it looks alien, but it's super reliable. It's also low powered. Max, you can tune it about 2.5 joules-ish, about that. Okay, not very powerful, just like that one, okay? But it works all the time. It will not fail. The only thing that can fail on the Kingman Chaser is the little guide rod, which you can replace yourself, but usually it won't break. So that's the only thing about this gun. But the Kingman Chaser is super reliable and it's very sturdy. It's easy to clean. It's easy to upkeep. So if you really need a 43 cal, that is the thing. Other than that, okay, the only option for pistol may be the Tiberius T8.1. Now watch my other videos about why not the TIPX, but yes, this one, okay? This one, when tuned up, 30 joules. Compared to that, 2.5 joules, 30 joules. That is a big difference, right? So, if you want a paintball gun for defense purpose, you know, you want it to be reliable and powerful at the same time. This one is not reliable and is not powerful. And the same goes to the other series. The 6-hour P226 replica, there's a Desert Eagle, whatever, I forgot. Like, yeah, and then there's a Walter P99 version and such like that. So all those are the same kind of thing. The metal is soft. The mechanism is too complicated. The CO2 seals are the worst in the market. You cannot find anything worse than that kind of seal. It's so bad. It's so fragile. It's not good. Okay, so avoid these pistols for serious use. For replica or for fun shooting, for training to get a feel of Glocks, you know, indoor, that works, okay? Because you can afford CO2 leaking. You can afford, on a bad day, the seal just broke. You can afford that this thing is like kind of not working for 100% well on that day, right? You can't afford it because you're just playing around. But for serious matter, guys, even it looks real, it doesn't mean that it's good. So keep that in mind, and I hope you like my video. Remember to subscribe and like. Bye-bye!